Hey guys, welcome to Heat, Happy Energy, Amor Tarot. So let's see if there are any signs from the universe that, something's still moving beneath the surface. Because sometimes silence isn't the end, it's just recalibration. So, um, is the universe rearranging things for you? Something is happening here, which maybe you can't see yet. So, we're going to ask, is something still moving there in the connection? Let's see. Okay, so the first energy is Hermit here. See, what's beneath the surface, what's happening is a deep internal retreat for both of you. You both are like sitting isolated, deserted from everyone else, everywhere else. This isn't avoidance, it's soul searching. The universe is giving you space for clarity, not separation at this point. There is something that you both need to reflect upon, is the reason why this distance has come in. Both sides are somewhere trying to understand their inner truth, not just each other's. So the hermit here is showing that the pause is purposeful. It's giving space for emotional alignment and inner illumination in some way. Something is shifting inside both of you, preparing the connection for a clearer future, which is important, right? What they feel is night of emotions. Night of emotions is where, the emotions for you are resurfacing. There is love, okay? There is this softness in the heart. They feel a romantic pull, but don't know how to express. This is like that Mills and Boons kind of romance. I don't know if you know Mills and Boons, if I'm that old. Um, their heart is active, even if their actions aren't right now. So, memories, longing, emotional waves are hitting unexpectedly here. This is like a confirmation here where emotional movement beneath the surface is definitely there. They're feeling you more, now than maybe they did when things were active. So this is like a heart awakening in slow motion. So this is a guy who, or whoever, the energy, it it comes forward and splashing water here. So something is active there in their energy. We have five of inspiration. There is this inner conflict. They are in a tug of war between ego and emotion. For some of you, it could even be trauma. Fear of vulnerability versus desire for closeness, mental conflict, comparison, self doubt. All these things, all these emotions are active somewhere. Um, it's like every aspect, like here you're looking down, something else is being shown. You see the different shapes of the mirror. So different aspects is what they are fighting with. Different thoughts, different emotions. So some of you, it could be people who could be influencing this. So the tension is pushing them towards emotional honesty here. The chaos is internal, not relational here. They're battling themselves, not you. And this friction is part of their spiritual evolution. Now we have Queen of Emotions. This is your emotional energy. This is where you're emotionally open, but not emotionally unstable. You're intuitive, grounded, more self-aware than before. For some of you, if you're seeing a lot of purple or maybe, yeah, if you're seeing a lot of purple, maybe that's a sign from universe about some of your answers, is what I get here. Even pink, the shades of pink and purple is what I'm getting in something, whatever you're doing. Um, Also, I hear lotus. So if that makes sense, if you've been seeing lotus or some videos about lotus, something around that. And I just had a beep on my, so that was like a sign, I feel. See, you feel their energy, but you aren't reacting impulsively. Your emotional maturity is kind of stabilizing the connection. So you are emotionally attached, but it's like you're not letting emotions get to your head, is what I feel. So it's a very beautiful depiction here where, she's immersed in water, but at the same time, um, so emotions are there, but she's standing outside of the water here. So you're not drowning in them at this time. So your healing is influencing the entire dynamic. You're becoming the emotional anchor unintentionally, guiding this energy into balance in some way. Now we have two of emotions. This is the connection energy between the two of you. The bond is still active at a soul level. The emotions are still running deep. Mutual feelings, recognition, longing still exists in your connection. Telepathic or intuitive connection is alive. Separation hasn't weakened that emotional link between the two of you. That thread is still tied. Um, you're still creating waves in each other's hearts, is what I get from this. There's so many waves here. See, this is like a clear sign from the universe. The connection hasn't dissolved here. It's evolving beneath the silence. Yes, it's a little wavy, but this is like holding space for future alignment, is what I get. Ten of materials. See, what's being built behind the scenes is stability. This is growth. Long-term stability and commitment energy is what Ten of Pentacles shows us. So the universe is restructuring the foundation of this connection. It's like, you planted a small seed, and it's slowly going to grow into this big tree, which gives shelter, which gives flowers, and the whole entire tribe can be around it. So thoughts about future, family, security are quietly resurfacing here. This is a slow building long haul card. So this shows longevity. The future isn't closing, it's being redesigned into something more grounding and lasting. Now we have Ace of Voices. See, the final sign from the universe is that a breakthrough or a moment of clarity is approaching. Communication or realization will reveal some hidden truth. Mental fog is lifting. So Ace of Swords is when you break through illusions, you get clarity. A new beginning in truth, not confusion. We have an owl flying here. So, the wisdom is kind of come through here. This is universe saying clarity is coming, plain and simple. So a conversation, awareness, or sudden insight will shift everything forward, is what I get from this. See, the Hermit and Knight of Emotions show that silence is shaping the emotional truth. It's not ending it. It's just a pause here. The Five of Inspiration talks about, the inner conflict that's pushing growth in some way, while Queen of Emotions shows your heart stepping into maturity and balanced emotions with grace. Two of Emotions proves the bond is still alive. I mean, despite the chaos or whatever is happening, that thread is still tying you both together somewhere. And Ten of Material hints at the future that's being rebuilt with intention. Ace of Voices promises clarity, truth coming to light. Universe is preparing alignment. See, until that clarity arrives with this Ace of Swords, let destiny meet you where you are shining. Keep stepping into your own light. Keep choosing yourself with softness, with strength, with clarity and awareness. Because what is meant for you does not miss you. It rises to the level of your glow. So don't forget that. That was the reading, guys. Thank you for watching.